back everybody, TheProSpartanGamer with episode 33 of my Everton career mode. And it's Swansea first up at Goodison Park after that fantastically exciting 6-5 win in the last league game. We then had Europa League action at St Etienne when we tried to rest a few and put in a different goalie and some different sides. So hopefully most of them fresh. Obviously McCarthy, Jagielka, Batistui all played in that game, so they're showing still a little bit of fitness. Morale's not great on all the side, I don't know why, but anyway, a couple changes. Victor Wanyama's having a rest and he's on the bench. Andres Townsend's back to replace Jesse Rodriguez. We're sticking with Ross Bartley in the cam position. Hopefully he will start rediscovering some form. No real changes on the bench. The only thing on the bench is that Chris Long has made the bench as reserve striker after his impressive display against St Etienne. Highlights of this match to follow. Hopefully it's a pair of Premier League games in this episode. Here we are then, back in the Premier League against the Swans. Swansea coming to Goodison Park. Raining again. Hopefully we can get some goals and it can be an easier game than the one against Wigan of late. And we need this man, Ross Bartley, to start finding some form. He's bursting forward here early on in this game and he's won a corner. Everton are very dangerous from these, especially that Mitzi Bats. Townsend back in the game today. Oh, Jagielka. Poor, but Townsend picks it up. Stones. Townsend. Certainly looking lively. Glad to be back. He's going to try a long range shot. Andres Townsend. Ooh, already looking like a player we've really missed. McCarthy rolls his man brilliantly. Going to try one. Whoa. Scuffed it a little bit. His form is coming back though. He won't quiet for a couple games in the middle then. Hopefully him and Malander and Victor Wanyama in the middle can do the job. Probably could do with a youngster coming through and helping him with the volume of games we've got. Corner kick Swansea. Dangerous for Everton. Oh, very dangerous if you're going to let him score like that. Don't know what the keeper was doing. Who is it who's even scored? Chico Flores or someone. Ran across the front. Keeper came. Malander. Batistui. Oh, what chance to get back on terms. One on his right foot. Made a bit of a fluffy of it, to be fair. He played from Ross Bartley. Morales. Good ball in. Batistui looking for it. Ross Bartley. Get in the net, Rosalind Bartley. That might be the turning point for him. Not had such a good start to season 2, but that's a comprehensive finish on his left foot. And the young prodigy of Goodison Park bags a berry at a very crucial time. And what a good finish it was. 1-1 here. Game still to be won. And Ross Bartley has given us a route back in. Great finish. Hit that so sweet as a nut. Just past the bold beacon of a head of John Joe Shelby and nestling into the blue net. Bartley again brilliant. Unlucky with the ball, but what a game he's having. Townsend wins it back though. Bartley, Townsend. Oh, keeper has to dip it away. Everton coming strong here. Buoyed by Ross Bartley. He is driving this team forward today. Townsend with the corner, whipped in. And there it is, we're back on terms. Number 5, Thomas Vermaelen. We are back in front, not on terms. What are you talking about, commentator? We are back in the lead of this game. So dangerous from corner kicks. They are OP'd, no doubt about it, on this year's FIFA, I would say. But whipped in nicely from Townsend, and a great header from Thomas Vermaelen, one of our Belgian. Don't know how many we got. I was going to say quartet. I think it's 4, but I might be wrong. I think it's 4. And there he is, celebrating at the Gladys Street end with Roberto Martinez lookalikes by the look of it. About 6 of them. 2-1. Turn this game on its head. Don't do a Wigan on us. Don't do a Wigan on us. That's great play from Malanda. This time it's fallen for Townsend. Ross Bartley! Oh, great save. Thought it was going to be 3-1 just before the break. Would have been nice to have got that cushion. Good play from Townsend. Good play from Malanda. Dual shocks getting low on as the corner's whipped in. Bartley again. Ooh, just over the bar. Did it get a deflection? Or is it a goal kick? Another corner. Everton really, really strong from corners, as like we said before. Marlon. Malanda. Ooh. Worth a hit. But it is miles over in truth. What a good first half this has been. Half time can't come soon enough for Everton, to be fair. They've turned it around now, 2-1 up. Let's have a look at the bench and I'll be back to you for the second half highlights. One change at half time is big Victor Wanyama is on for a very tired James McCarthy. Mitzi Batistui is very tired up top, but we're hoping he can give us at least another 20 minutes before we make that change. Wilfred Boney, you can't give him that space, and he's equalised at 2-2. Cross was in, and they are back on terms here. Easy little cherry of a ball to the back stick. Boney in acres of room, and he's beaten Fraser Forster. And while we were looking good for a victory, it's now back to 2-2, and all level here at Goodison. Bartley finds Baines. Townsend tucking in. Andres Townsend. Oh, good run from him. First full game back from injury. Looking dangerous. Corner kick Everton. Too near to the keeper. We've left Batistui on a lot longer than we intended. Just because the game's gone tight now. Don't really want another draw here. Draws galore this season. Brilliant from Leighton Baines. It's the Batisteri, and that's why he's left on. Brilliant from Leighton Baines. All the time in the world for Mitzi Bats to think about it. And he thought about it, and he picked his corner, and he buried it. What a great finish. Finesse and composure. Look at that. That's the way to slot him in one-on-one. And that's why he's one of the top goal scorers in the country this year. Postage stamp finish from Batistui. Has that won the game? I hope it has. Marlon does well. Substitutions will be made, and it's Batistui coming off to another standing ovation here. Chris Long will be given the last 15 minutes, and a much improved display from Ross Bartley to be replaced by Jesse Rodriguez. Two of the goal scorers going off for the last 15 minutes. Ball into the box. Brilliant. Get it away. They've survived it, and Rodriguez can break. And he ought to have pace on this back four, because they've all played all game and he hasn't. Oh, and the keeper's come out of the feet of Kevin Morris. A penalty kick. Took him out. Let's have a look at it. Just about to finish it. Long. And he's been taken out. And it's Baines with a penalty kick to tie it up. Come on, Bainesy. And he's buried it with some aplomb. And the points will be staying at Goodison, and it's another high scoring affair here. 4 goals to 2. Defending is not our forte at the moment, but we're managing to score a few more goals, which is good. And Chris Long earns a very vital penalty kick to tie it up, and Baines bangs it in with some purpose. Look at that. Bursts the net here at the park end. Great finish, Bainesy. Points are staying at Goodison. And a good day out for all. Unlucky from the youngster. A good little cameo from him. As Everton win 4-2 in the first game of this episode 33, I think it is. Let's see who gets man of the match. We went to go down in that game too. It's Andres Townsend back from injury they've given it to. He didn't bag a berry, I don't think. Ross Bartley 8.7 was very good, I must admit. Baines 8.7. Rana 7.2. Chris Long 6.4. So some decent efforts there. I don't know who I'd have given it to. I think Bartley just shaded it for me. See where that leaves us in the table before the next game, which is hopefully also a league game. Places now, 10 games played, and we are up into the top 4, which is great stuff. 19 points, a massive 9 points behind Tottenham at the top. They are running away with it, aren't they? But we're doing alright. We're conceding a few too many goals for my liking, 12, but 20 isn't bad scored, it's just those 12 conceded. So what's up next? Yeah, it's a massive game against Arsenal. So it's one of the biggest games we've had so far. It's Arsenal, and that's coming up soon. So an away day to the Emirates. We are in 4th, they are in 6th. Got to think about the team that we go in with here. Hopefully Townsend's okay to go again. Yeah. So Townsend will definitely come in for Rodriguez, even though Rodriguez is showing better form there. Bartley's form's on the up as well, which is good. Rodriguez will come in on the bench, no doubt about it. He's gone up one, he was 78 at the beginning of the season. Chris Long will keep his place on the bench as well, at the expense of Danny Ings, who has gone up 1 to 72. And we're going to go in the middle with Wanyama and James McCarthy though today. Stoned on 70. Fraser Forster at 79 now. He's gone on up quite a lot of late. All the side looking good. And all on the upward arrow. This is a big game though. Got to come away from Emirates without defeat. Bartley's Premier League then. Back-to-back Premier League games in this episode 33, which is good. And the Emirates looking fantastic. Arsenal will be looking to climb above us with a win here. We'll be looking to hold on to it. We've had 2 wins in a row now in the Premier League. Now you see the table. A few unlikely names up there. Stoke, Sunderland and Aston Villa. Arsenal come out. Thomas Vermaelen going back to his old hunting ground. He's been very good for us since the summer signing, there's no doubt about it. Will Mitzi Batistuei continue this fantastic goaling sprees on? We'll have to have a look at the end of this game and see just how many goals he's got this season in all competition. They've got Zeko up front. That's going to be interesting. McCarthy! James McCarthy! Oh. Everton all over him like an absolute swarm of bees here at the start of this game. Batistuei back winning ball. First 10 minutes have been played totally in the Arsenal half here. Townsend in behind the defence. Ball in. Oh! Batistuei. Chesney just flicks it over. First corner of the game for Everton. We are dangerous from these corners. Vermaelen! Oh! It's another one. It is. Baines whipping it in again. Oh, Batistui couldn't get his full nod on it. Good first 20 minutes, competitive game. Everton started very nicely. Pressure on Ozil. Zeko and oceans of space, and it was always going to be 1-0 when Ozil got in down the byline, even though it needed the post and then a tap in. We are 1-0 behind, and I don't think we really deserve to be, but we like chasing these games at the moment. Could have gone anywhere off the post, but it fell kindly. Zeko to make it 1-0 here on 25 minutes. Oh, what a save from Chesney from Wanyama. What a ball in as well. That's nice. That's beautiful. Nice pull back, no one in there. Arsenal must be feeling the force of Everton coming at them here. We certainly have come at them. Morales. Kevin Morales! Oh! What a half of football from the visitors. Cannot believe we are a goal down here. There is half time. There's not a lot you can say about that apart from do the same in the second half, and surely you won't come away losing this game. Well on top. That one goal is all that separates them. Good ball, Wanyama. Lovely ball in. Bartley! Bartley! Yes! Oh, we deserve that so much. Second time of asking for Ross Bartley, but 2-2 for him. Such a big goal here at the Emirates. Look at the away fans. They thought it was going to be one of those unjust days. What a run from Victor Wanyama. Pulled it back. Good save. Thought they were going to be lucky with the rebound, but luckily enough we had some luck and Bartley has buried it comprehensively. 1-1 right on the return from the second half here, and there's a whole half to go and we could win this game. If we believe it, we could. Morales. Good ball in. Wanyama. Oh, no, don't catch us. Don't let him catch us. Brilliant tackle. Batistui. Get in the net. What a finish from Mitchy Bats. On his left foot. What a colossal tackle from Jackie Elker. That set it up. And Batistui's turned this game around. And we are now 2-1 up. And you've got to say it's just desserts. Batistui's strength. Hadn't done hardly anything all game, but what a fine finish from 20 yards out. Great finish from the man in tremendous form. Keeper flapping at the air as it sails into the roof of the net. 2-1 Everton. Morales looking to chase him behind. His day is done. McGeady will come on for him. And Junior Malanda will come on for Ross Bartley. What a great game Ross Bartley had again. Just to try and give a bit of steel into that midfield for the last 15 minutes here to hopefully get the job done. Baines is beaten by Walcott. Can't afford to let the cross in. They don't. Brilliant from the boys. Wanyama. There's a good little knock as well. Go on, Batistui. I know you're out on your feet, but chase all day long. Into the last 5 minutes nearly. Malanda. Great play. That should be the game one. And what composure at the crucial time between Malanda, Wanyama and Batistui. Bit of a sweaty one, but the man was on, and a great assist from Bhattacharya, and Wanyama even had time for a touch before burying it and taking the precious points back to Goodison. This is a massive away day. This is. We win this game. This certainly sends out a message that Everton are ones to be feared. To come to the Emirates and win a game would be fantastic. Looking for the man there, Bhattacharya. He got the important second goal, and he's now set up the third with the help of his young Belgium. Oh, but it's not over yet. What a finish. Is that Zeko again? I think it is. That is a fantastic finish from range. Edin Zeko beat a couple men, checked it, roasted it from 25 plus. Surely there's not a twist in this game now. 3 minutes to go. We thought we were signed, sealed and delivered at 3-1, but Zeko's given him a chance. We're into injury time here. What a win this would be. Soured a bit by that late goal. It was a 3-1. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Clenched fist here at home. TheProSpartanGamer is excited with that. Don't you worry about that. We needed that win to show we could beat one of the big boys, especially away from home. Despite Bosnian Edin Dzeko's best braces spies, Wanyama, Bhattacharya and Ross Bartley make the points come back to Goodison Park and send an awful lot of Cockneys home disappointed in the Emirates Stadium here today. But we deserve that. You look at the match stats, we definitely deserve to win that with 12 shots, 9 on target. Victor Wanyama comes away with a massive man of the match display. Ross Bartley, a brilliant again. And good performances also, obviously, up top from Mitzi Bhattacharya and Kevin Morales. Where does that leave us in the table as we wrap up this episode 33? Turned it around after the disappointing loss to QPR and the awful 0-0 draw at home to Leeds. We've got to go through because it looks like the next game you'll be seeing is the return leg of that Europa League against St Etienne. But there's the Barclays Premiership and we're up to third. Stoke City with a game to play yet. Tottenham have lost their first game of the season to someone. We are up to third on 22 points, level with Manchester United in second. One defeat from 11 games and a really good start to the season now. We're turning those draws into wins. And what a big win against Arsenal. That sends them down to 8th. Really big win. Let's just have a look what fixtures are coming up, so you know what's next in episode 34. St Etienne, and then a massive game against Manchester United in the Prem. Who's that? International friendly for Belgium against Sweden. I think we'll probably sim that one. It's only a friendly match. I'm not too bothered about that. And then we've got international friendlies against Sweden and USA. We'll probably sim both of those. We'll just show you the European qualifiers of Belgium, I think, this season. Then Norwich and Sunderland, 2 winnable games in the next episode. And then we're into December when we'll wrap up the qualification for the Europa League. And we've got a massive game against Tottenham in December as well. We're top of the tree at the moment. Anyway, great episode 33. 2 wins, lots of goals, and the Toffees of Everton are flying high. Cheers dudes, stay safe. I'm the Pro Spartan Gamer and I'm out.